Long ago, in a peaceful land filled with rolling fields and glittering rivers, there lived a wealthy merchant with 3 daughters. The youngest, known by everyone as Beauty, was admired not only for her loveliness, but for her gentle heart and wise nature. Her older sisters, though outwardly beautiful, cared only for fine dresses, jewels, and admiration. They often mocked Beauty's simplicity, but she paid them no mind. Her heart dreamed of kindness, of love, and someday meeting a prince who valued her soul above all else. Life for the merchant's family flowed happily until a terrible storm at sea destroyed every ship the merchant owned. In a single night, all his wealth was swallowed by the ocean's rage. The servants left, luxury vanished, and hardship settled over the home like a heavy fog. Through it all, Beauty remained a pillar of strength, comforting her grieving father and assuring him that she needed nothing but his love. One morning, hope returned. News came that one of the lost ships had reached the harbor. Believing fortune had smiled on him again, the merchant prepared to retrieve its cargo. Before leaving, he asked each daughter what gift they desired. The elder daughters demanded gowns and jewels to restore their lost glory. Beauty asked only for a single scarlet rose, simple yet precious, like her heart. But fate was unkind. When the merchant reached the harbor, he found the ship empty. Thieves had taken everything. Crushed with disappointment, he began the long journey home. Snow fell heavily, covering the forest path until he lost his way. Through the howling wind, he saw a warm, golden light shimmering in the distance. Approaching cautiously, he discovered a magnificent palace surrounded by orange trees blooming despite the storm. The gates opened as if inviting him in. Inside, he found a silent hall and a feast laid out as though waiting for him. Hungry and exhausted, he ate, then found a comfortable room prepared with a soft bed. No host appeared to greet him, yet he felt strangely safe. At dawn, he discovered more food prepared, fresh clothing folded neatly, and still no sign of his mysterious benefactor. As he prepared to leave, he noticed an enormous rose garden blooming with perfect crimson petals. Remembering Beauty's request, he plucked a single rose. Instantly, the air trembled with a deep, furious roar. From the shadows stepped a massive beast, towering, fearsome, with burning red eyes and claws like daggers. "How dare you steal my roses? After all the hospitality I offered you, this insult shall not be unpunished." Shaking with terror, the merchant begged forgiveness and explained Beauty's simple request. The beast's expression softened slightly. "You may save your life," he said at last, "if one of your daughters comes to live here willingly. Bring her within a month or suffer the consequence." The merchant returned home heartbroken, certain none of his daughters would volunteer. When he told them the truth, the older sisters blamed Beauty for wanting a rose. But Beauty, with courage shining in her eyes, stepped forward. "I caused the trouble. I must be the one to go." Her father wept, but Beauty comforted him. Together, they journeyed back to the palace, where they were greeted by warm lights and a generous meal. That night, the beast appeared and asked Beauty if she had come willingly. She nodded bravely, and the beast allowed her father to leave, sending him home with trunks of gold. From that day on, Beauty lived in the palace. Despite his frightening appearance, the beast was gentle and thoughtful. Her chamber was beautiful, her meals delicious, and her days peaceful. Each evening, the beast visited her and asked the same question: "Beauty, will you marry me?" And each time she gently replied, "No." But the beast never grew angry. Instead, he walked away quietly, sadness in his eyes. Over time, her fear faded. She explored the gardens, listened to the beast play music, and often found comfort in his presence. Slowly, without realizing it, she had begun to care for him deeply. Yet she missed her family. Seeing her sorrow, the beast asked softly, "Do you wish to visit your father?" Beauty admitted she did. Though it pained him, the beast gave her a magical ring that would transport her home. "Stay no longer than a week," he warned. "If you do not return, you will find me dead." Beauty promised. That night, she placed the ring on her finger and woke the next morning in her childhood home. Her father embraced her with joy, and her sisters, now envious of her finery, pretended to care. Beauty shared stories of the beast's kindness, and her father gently reminded her that love is not measured by appearance. But the days slipped by quickly, and Beauty stayed longer than she meant to. Then one night, she had a terrible dream. The beast lay dying in the garden, alone and heartbroken. Terrified, she slipped on the ring. She awoke in the palace and ran to the garden. There, just as in her dream, the beast lay, barely breathing. "Oh, my poor beast," she cried, tears streaming. "I didn't know how much I loved you until now. Please don't die." Her tears fell on his face, and he stirred weakly. "Beauty, do you truly love me?" "Yes," she whispered. "I love you, and I will marry you." At her words, a blinding light surrounded him. His monstrous form lifted and twisted until before her eyes a handsome prince emerged. The witch he had once defeated had cursed him, and only genuine love that saw through appearances, could break the spell. Beauty's heart swelled with joy. This was the prince she had always dreamed of, not because he was handsome, but because his heart was faithful, gentle, and true. Together, they returned to her father's home, where preparations for their wedding filled every corner with laughter and celebration. The next day, beneath garlands of roses and golden sunlight, Beauty and the prince were married. And so, Beauty learned that real beauty is not found in the face, but in the kindness of one's heart. She and the prince lived happily ever after. If this magical tale warmed your heart, don't let the story end here. Like, share, and subscribe for more enchanting fairy tales. Join the journey where courage, kindness, and true love shine brighter than magic. More heart-touching stories await. Don't miss the next adventure.